Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third and short. And here is May. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He's trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. First and 10 from the 38-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground.
First blow of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tabar. And the Patriots are going to get the football at their own 40. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's May. That one on target, Hope's got it. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That's complete to Henderson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's another Patriots first down.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. That is Cooper to G in there for the stop. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Out of the gun, here's May. The second down throw is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Throwing on third down is May. Open man, left side, he's got it. His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
Patriots first down. A gain of 15.
To throw is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he'll take this one in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was off. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric to watch.
Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So following the touchdown, Borregamas is back to send this one away. This barely gets to the landing zone, fielded at the 19. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he gets this up close to the 40. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Once again, it's Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Philadelphia.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Go Silver, right? 1 quarter in the books. 13-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end Dallas Goedert that time. And 3rd down coming up.
3 yards to go.
Great. 180. Crowd left Yeti. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And the Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Tiger Hornet. Hey, easy, 63, bang. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 13-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating for the shotgun, it's May.
They stood tall in the pocket, hoping something would open up downfield, but this pass rush, they've been relentless in their pursuit of the quarterback, and they're able to bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now is May. Has caught. That's Lane. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. 3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Crazy. Hey, what's up? The tight end going in motion to the left. The throw again is May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played the first couple of possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come back hot in this one.
Rush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run, this is Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll get this complete. It's Polk over the middle. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and goal, New England.
To throw now. May on the move left. He's going to run it. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. On the ground, here is Henderson. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Goal. They'll run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. What a great return. All the way down to the 40-yard line. He'll get this out to the left flat. Second and 7.
Great, set. Trimmer.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Third and 2. Here we go.
Great, set.
He'll go right back to Smith. They'll hook up again. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
Hey, easy, 63, pass. Tiger Hornet.
Hurts will try it again. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They pick up 27 and convert on 4th down. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And that one incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Alpha. Hey, 73.
To the air again. Hurts. That one taken in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
What's up? Sit down here, you good? Crazy. 5.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
On 2nd down, it's May. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
From his end zone, it's Hurts. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds up at the 25-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
73. Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver.
Now it's Hurts. Moving to his right. Oh, a loose football. And the Patriots are going to recover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
After that fumble recovery, a big opportunity here. First and goal. They'll run with Henderson. And he will score again. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2.
The Patriots.
Now May in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Very short kick, taken past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Five. Crazy.
Maynard on first and 10. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Patriots.
They'll run. It's Henderson. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Andrew Makuba from his safety spot to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 35, here's second and 7.
Hey, here goes it up. Damn, crazy. Five. Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's Madden. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Hey, here goes it up. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. It's five. Crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. On the run to the right. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Hey, 73,
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Well, here down the field, will fall incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Great.
Not Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Number 26, Saquon Barkley. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down, 3 to go.
Anyway, 73. Try up the end, like a hornet.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, easy, 63.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They run straight ahead with Henderson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Henderson. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here we go, son. Hey, what's up?
to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. 15 yards through the air. First down, New England.
First down. A gain of 15. And a Patriot first down.
On the handoff, Henderson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. To throw on first down is May. Moving left. Now he takes off. And he will score! Great May. Touchdown, New England. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Short throw taken. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Patriots has it. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On first and 10, here's May. And the Eagles are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Hurts to the air on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
16 yards.
Give him 16 there, and a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Good. 63. Alpha. Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
26-yard line.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
73. Delta.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Great. 73. And anyway, Tiger Hornet. Hey. Delta.
On third down, it's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as defense does it again. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's May. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Crazy.
Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, That's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
That's taken in at the 50.
First down chance at the Patriots' 47-yard line.
No touch. No touch.
On play action, Hurts. That's over the middle, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And he will score. Game on. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Crazy.
And this drive going from bad to worse. And a delay of game now on top. Task now a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
Crazy. Five. Crazy. Okay, you're here you go.
To throw is Meg. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Hurts now. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them, and will bring up third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. Quick throw here is complete. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. The throw, the RPO to Goddard. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's first down.
Go Silver, ready? Go. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Yeti. Round up, Yeti. Hey. Go.
Again, Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
To the air again. Hurts. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
Hey, 73.
Hurts will try it again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Hey, easy, 63. Hey, Silver.
Hurts again. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only did they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra point away. Taking the lead and likely coming away with a big victory.
A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
5. You can sit up. Leading us up. Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. Back complete to Henderson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Crazy.
On 2nd down, it's May. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having